Good morning, hello, and welcome to the Hayley and Allyson show live here on Backchannel. If you've just joined us, you see Allyson was caught off guard trying to have a little sip of coffee then as we went live. Amused me greatly. Welcome to the show. We are here until 8 a.m. this morning. My name is Hayley Ellis. This is Allyson June Smith.
Good morning. I now no longer have a mug in my face.
No longer. And like I say, if you would like to get involved with the show this morning, Backchannel is the only place to listen, watch and interact with us, your host, via your device. The way to do so, if you're watching on an Echo show and could see Allyson then caught off guard, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us this morning. Within reason, we're a breakfast show. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv on your phone and you can get involved with the show that way. We've got a fun-packed show coming up. It is New Year's Eve, Allyson.
This is it. Like, Hayley, we made it through 2021.
Exactly, Allyson. We've done well. Well done. It's New Year. Hopefully a new neck for me because I've woke up with a crick in it again. Oh. So I'm going to be busy today making some resolutions. Doing some tidying, so I feel like I've achieved something before the 1st of January. What about yourself?
Pretty much just trying to think of the career change I want to make. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it's always, here's what I do though. I honestly have always lowered my expectations on New Year's. Everyone gets so worked up about New Year's and everyone's like, New Year's. And it's another day. It is New Year's Day that I enjoy the most. It is tomorrow that I will enjoy because I'll be like, it is the fresh year. So yeah.
Yes.
It's just another night.
Fresh, you feel optimistic, and then it becomes the 3rd of January, and you're like,
nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. Why aren't I on every single network going? But welcome to this New Year's Eve special show with ourselves. We're here till 8 a.m. this morning, so do get involved. Do say hello if you'd like to. But not only is it New Year's Eve, it's our celebrities' birthdays today because Anthony Hopkins is 84 today.
Oh, wow.
Yes, happy birthday, Anthony Hopkins.
Was that you eating Chiavi bean?
Yeah, if you're just tuned in, we're making that noise because it's Anthony Hopkins' birthday this morning. Ben Kingsley is, loads of good actors today. Ben Kingsley is 77 today. Val Kilmer is 62 today. And on that list of legends is also PSY's birthday, who he created Gangnam Style. So, you can't have it all. 44 today. Happy birthday. The most popular watch video on YouTube, I think. It's up there in there.
Yeah, it was.
It was time.
The fastest, what was it, like over 1 million views within, and this is before views were in those numbers. So,
but there you go. Yeah, 2012, I think it was. So happy birthday to all of you this morning. We hope you all have lovely days and lovely New Year's Eves. And in USA today, it is Make Your Mind Up Day. Not entirely sure what that means, but it is Make Up Your Mind Day.
Today is not the day for indecisive people. This is, you have to make a decision, make up your mind.
There you go. And as always, on the Hayley and Allyson show, we are joined by our lovely producer, Will, in this box room back in Leeds. Here he is.
Good morning.
Morning, Will.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You look concerned, Will.
I'm not concerned. I literally, this is just how I look.
Okay.
And my face.
What are your plans for tonight? Because obviously, producer Will is a young man. You've got loads of plans planned for New Year's Eve, Will.
You're going to go to a disco?
I'm going to go to the discotheque. I've got a very sophisticated evening planned. I've got dinner and cocktails planned to bring in the new year. I asked my friend Arthur, who I saw yesterday, what the dress code was. He said that he was going to wear like a suit jacket. So it's going to be a fancy occasion. Follow me on Insta for those pictures.
Oh, I can't wait for the Insta because in the lower half, you'll still have those Christmas PJs on, but the top half, suit jacket, tux.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm business from the waist up.
Oh, well, producer Will. And I don't think me and Allyson were invited to that party. Do you remember, Allyson, getting an invite? Or
no, but I assume it's just because I'm in Canada. Otherwise,
that's right.
I'm not sure why I never got fired. Hey, your crazy auntie's here.
Hey. They love you.
I got my suit jacket on. I'm ready to roll.
I got my suit jacket on. I got my comedy suit jacket on.
Thanks, Producer Will. Producer Will with us until 8 a.m. this morning. Get involved with the show. Backchannel is the only place to listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, via your device. Or if you don't have an Echo show, then go to backchannel.tv. And while you're there, why not leave us a little review? 5 stars, please. Comment on how great we are. Also to Allyson, did you know on this very day.
Wait, on today, this very day.
In 1850, 1857, the Ottawa was named the capital of Canada by Queen Victoria. Were you there?
I was, actually. It was my idea. I was like, you know what? Everyone's going to think it's Toronto. Let's make it Ottawa, because everyone does assume that because I am Canadian, I can talk about this.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I'm not from Ottawa, though, or Ontario. I am from Calgary, Alberta. Yeah. I'm 6 minutes into the show. And I mentioned
6
it.
minutes. Yeah. Well
6 minutes record. But yeah, everyone assumes Toronto is our nation's capital, and it is not. It is Ottawa, the city nobody speaks of internationally.
That sounds like a fun film. Ottawa.
We hide everything in Ottawa, and Toronto is the
and genuinely, I didn't know that. I did think it was Toronto.
Of course, everyone does. Yeah. No, we keep our nation capital secret.
But there you go. 1857, Ottawa was named the capital of Canada. And how old were you then, Allyson?
I was a young 15. I was a young 15-year-old girl, but the Queen took my advice and made Ottawa the capital of Canada.
Congratulations. Well done, Allyson. And like I say, it is New Year's. We've got a fun packed show coming up in the next 2 hours of the show. Allyson, do the background jingle.
All right, here we go.
Coming up, we're going to be looking at the news stories from around the year. Well, not just the day, the year. So all the fun news stories that have appeared in 2021 fun, we're going to be scraping the barrel with those. We're going to be looking at a 1-star movie review game. So we take a movie that got 1 star. We're going to read out the reviews, but what is the movie? We'd love you to guess. We're going to be doing our agony auntie section where myself and Allyson try and solve your problems. If you've got a problem you'd like us to solve, then get in touch. You know the ways to do so by now. And also we're going to be playing a competitive game of true or false. And to the end of the show, producer Will has created a quiz of the year. That's all coming up in the next 2 hours on the Hayley and Allyson show.
That was pretty quick. I ended it almost the moment you finished talking.
Really good. And can I just say, so Allyson, as you may or may not know, if you're a regular listener of the show, is back home in her parents' basement in Canada, Calgary, Alberta, 1988 Olympics.
Thank you. Yes.
Yep. And she's been having a little route around finding like sort of 80s memorabilia that's in that room. And what have you got today, Ali?
Today, Hayley, I found an aerobic dancing book. So,
of course, what every home needs.
Yeah. It, written by the famous Jackie Sorensen, aerobic
not
dancer.
The
Jackie Sorensen. And so, over the next few days on my Instagram, you might see the aerobic dance moves that I'll be working on for 2022. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a dance move for each of us. And that's going to be the thing we work on this year. So, and then, it's going to be a goal. We've got some great moves in here.
Yeah, let's talk us through some of them, Allyson. If you can't see it, it's a very 80s
Charleston
book.
Pattern 3. Oh, we've got heel hit hopping.
Right, yeah, the heel hip hop.
That's a big one. We got knee lift hopping. They're big onto hops in this thing. We got the hustle jog. Yep, brilliant. So Allyson, many moves. So many moves.
If you want to follow Allyson on Instagram, check those out. You really genuinely should do that. I think
I'm going to start daily. Be like, and here's today's move: the hustle jog.
Please do. I would absolutely be here for it.
And then a video of me trying to do the hustle jog. You bet, everyone.
And also, Allyson, if you're a regular to the show, she's with her mum Vicky. What's your dad's name?
We don't even know. Don't even know Dad's name. Don't even know. It's Alec.
I was going to say Eric. So Alyson's mum Vicky, she does impressions of her regularly on the show. We're here for them. So I said, Allyson, can you get us a little recording of your mum to get to do as a little sting for the show? And she did it, but very aggressively, wasn't it?
Do you want to hear the aggressive one first?
Let's hear the aggressive.
So I said to my mother, I was like, okay, we need you to do this. Just sell the show. Sell it. But what Mama is doing is threatening people in this announcement. So here we go. This is my mom. Here we go. Make sure I got it right.
This is the Hayley and Allyson show with producer Will.
I feel like she's like a bailiff coming to the door.
Open the door. This is
the police.
I know.
So, I don't know if we can use that one, Allyson, because we do want to keep listeners. So you got to do another one, didn't you?
I did. So then I said, Mom, that was a little aggressive. I like the sell, good on the sell, a little aggressive though. So if you could lighten it up, I said, think of like an answering machine message because she fancies herself having a nice voice. So this is more her answering machine style message. Here we go. But in this one, I just like to point out, as she was saying, we did do it late at night. We had a couple of glasses of wine. My parents like to have a good time. So she forgot that it was producer and almost said professor. So you can see me, you can imagine me standing in front of her mouthing the word producer. So here we go. This is the second one.
You have reached the Hayley and Allyson show with producer Will.
Love her. So hopefully on the show, we've come up with a little idea for a game involving Alyson's mum. So hopefully that will feature in a couple more episodes of the Hayley and Allyson show. We're going to get Vicky on the team involved in a game. God knows what that'll be like, but it'll be fun for us.
She was so excited. She actually was like, well, I was wondering when you'd ask me to be a part of things. So I was like, yeah. You're down there every day. I thought you'd want me to be a part of it. Yeah, I'll get you up at 4 a.m., Mom, and we'll walk down the stairs. My 80-year-old mother with 2 replaced knees. We'll go downstairs at 4 a.m. It'll be great, Mom. Yeah.
Don't get her involved in the hip-hop dancing, whatever you do, because you don't want her in for another hip operation, do you?
I'm teaching her the hustle jog. I don't know what you're talking about.
Vicky, get both your hips up.
Get those knees up. What'd you pay for them for? Get those knees up.
Get them up. The hustle jog, all coming up. But listen, we've got a fun-packed show, so do stick around, get involved. Very shortly, we're going to be doing the news stories that have hit the sort of the fun news stories from around the world this year. We've got some absolute belters for you. But first of all, it is the 1-star. Oh no, not the 1-star.
No, it's not. We're in a different. Wait, have we even said hi to producer Will? Have we said hi to producer?
Said hi to Allyson. What year is it?
Who's gone in this?
Yeah,
1862. It's 4:12 in the morning where I am, everyone. So I do apologize. I think my name is Allyson. I'm pretty sure I'm part of the Hayley and Allyson show.
Every now and again, because Alyson's in Canada and it's really, really early there, so we're 6 till 8, but Allyson is 4 till 6. She's every now and again you'll just see Allyson lean into the camera, do a little yawn, and every now and again you just see your eyes just sort of glaze.
My eyes do glaze. I'm really sorry.
You can really see the sheen because we're on a high definition camera. You can really just see it. Do you know those beginnings of those films that go, I bet you're wondering how we got here? That's like just
the gaze.
That's the gaze that you do. But listen, sorry, yeah, I apologise. It is our agony auntie section of the show. We're hitting early with your problems this morning. If you have a problem this morning you'd like us to discuss, then get involved. The command to give to your device is the word say if you're watching on an Echo show and can see Alyson's tea bag dangling from a drink. What tea you on? What kind of tea?
This is just an English breakfast, but for some reason, this is the first time I'm going to say something negative about Canada. Are you ready?
Oh,
yes. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's that we put fluoride in our water or something. But for some reason, tea just never gets as strong as it is in the UK. It's always weak, and so literally, I just leave the tea bag in. Controversial.
Can you say controversial for us, please, Allyson?
This is the Hayley and Allyson. No. So yeah, I just leave the so it's just a
I'm a big fan of a strong cup of tea. I like a builder's cup. Do you know where it's like the same colour as people from Essex Foundation? I like that thick orange colour tea.
If my spoon could stand up in the tea, that's when I'm like, yeah, that's good. It's ready. I like
good. Yes, good morning. This is the Hayley and Allyson show, and welcome to Paul, who has joined us on the feed. Good morning, Paul. We hope you are well. This is time now for our agony auntie section of the show. We go very serious, very early, because if you have a problem you'd like us to discuss on the show, then do get in touch. Let us know what your problem is. Listen. Here's the disclaimer. We're not trained therapists, but we will invoice you like we are. Any of this advice we give you, please don't take it literally. We are 2 stand-up comedians. We could destroy lives. So just bear that in mind when you're sending your problem in. Allyson does genuinely give quite good advice. I, on the other hand, don't. So just bear that in mind if you do have a problem. If you do have a problem and you do want us to talk about it, then do so. The command to give to your device, if you are watching us on an Echo show and can see the pillar creases on my forehead, then the way to get involved is the word say. That's all you need to do to your device, the word say, followed by your problem. Or if you're listening on an audio-only echo, if you go to backchannel.tv on your phone, you can type your problem in there. It's as easy as that. But just bear in mind, we can't diagnose rashes or illnesses. We are just stand-up comics.
We certainly cannot. And then also, we also like to mention, if you're listening, and maybe, because you guys share problems, we're very grateful, but sometimes we need you to share some suggestions for solutions. So if you yourself have been through any of these situations, by all means, join us. Let us know what you did to get through these things. Paul, you may change someone's life. Who knows? No pressure, Paul. We're probably... you might have better advice than us. We're going to give it a go.
Listen, Allyson, anyone will have better advice than me. So here we go. First problem even, not question. We had a problem in from Mary from Maine. Good morning, Mary. And Mary says, this year has been rough for me. And then she's put in brackets, I know it's been hard on everyone. How do I set good New Year's resolutions for self-betterment? Allyson.
Okay, so Mary, first off, don't you belittle your rough year. Yeah, we've all had a hard year, but don't you you're allowed to say you had a rough year. You don't have to go, oh, I know everyone's. No, we've all had a rough year, but Mary, don't belittle what you think has been a rough year for you. How do you set good New Year's resolutions for self-betterment? My biggest piece of advice, start small. Just choose little tiny things that you can succeed at. Maybe it's you're going to drink 2 more glasses of water a day. Well done, Mary. You can achieve that. Don't start by making these like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wake up every day like Mark Wahlberg at 2:30 a.m. I'm going to meditate for a good solid 30 minutes. I'm going to get in the right frame of mind. Then I'm going to do a workout. No, Mary, start small. Choose, I'm going to say one thing that you want to change or incorporate in your life, and do that for 3 months. They say it takes 3 months to form a habit. So, Mary, that's my advice to you. That's the road to self-improvement. Small, but steady.
Absolutely. I'm reading a book actually at the minute about habits and making changes and stuff like that, because obviously you don't realize, you think I'll go to the gym every day for a month, and you don't realize, you're like, oh, I still look the same, I'm not going to do it anymore. But those little tiny things that you do over the space of a year make a massive change, Mary.
Huge.
So just bear that in mind. I always set, what are your New Year's resolutions? Do you make them, Ali?
Well, it's funny. I bring up water because last year it was to drink more water. I know it's silly, but literally I was like,
no, I've seen you on camera drinking literally 2 liters of water, and it's dead air. Listen, Allison's like, I'm going to drink more water. Can you not do it when we're on the radio, Allyson? Because all I can hear is you glugging and me having to fill. But yeah, you have been doing that. You've been drinking lots of water. I've noticed that. Well done.
Thank you. I don't know what my resolution. See, and I don't put pressure on myself for resolutions. Like if I don't have a resolution, I don't have a resolution. I wonder what this year will be. I don't know. I haven't thought about one. Do you have a resolution for this year?
Oh, loads. Okay,
loads. Let's start small. Start with a small one. What's your small one, Hayley?
Well, I want to get rid of my double chin, because what's really been bugging me is obviously I take a lot of pictures, and so many chins. So I'm gonna join a gym. I know it's a stereotype, but I am.
I'll allow that. Yeah.
I'm joining the gym, so I'm going to take some before pictures and hopefully some after pictures, and hopefully there's some difference by the end of the year. Going to do that. What else am I going to do? I'm going to be doing meditation. I always put in my New Year's resolutions I want to meditate, but I haven't got the patience for it.
It's so hard. A good app for that is Calm, Calm.
But I just haven't got I put it on, then I start getting distracted and thinking, oh, there's episodes of Selling Sunset I haven't watched yet, and I'm sat here doing nothing I could be watching. So I'm going to try and meditate. I'm going to try and keep a journal of so career-wise as well, I want to achieve certain things with my stand-up comedy. I'm doing a show next year, so things like that. So I've got lots and lots on the list. I want to get rid of these under eye bags, but apparently that's not a New Year's resolution. It's an impossibility. So I've got lots. If you've got a New Year's resolution, by the way, and you want to share it with us, it's a little bit different than the run-of-the-mill ones, let us know. The way to get involved with the show, as always, the command to give to your device if you're watching on an Echo show is the word say, followed by your resolution, or go to backchannel.tv on your phone. I can't stress how easy it is to do that as well, by the way. You don't have to sign up. You can just type in what you'd like to say. Within reason, we're a breakfast show. Some of it we can't read out. So
it's true. It is true.
Thank you for your problem, Mary. The next problem is from Lucy from Mississippi. How do you spell Mississippi, Allyson?
Mississippi.
She's so good. And Lucy said, friends of mine will always hire a babysitter when they want to go out on a date night, but never when I suggest that we all hang out or do something. Am I wrong to feel annoyed by that or rejected? Allyson.
Oh, okay. So Lucy, so basically they're saying they don't go out with you guys. They only do date nights.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Lucy, maybe, okay, look, getting a babysitter, and look, I don't have a child, so Hayley, I'm sure you feel free to jump in if you want here.
Mhm.
You're right. You're the one with the child. I'm sure you've had to hire babysitters. I think getting a babysitter is a real effort. Okay. It takes a lot of work. We think, oh, you just get a babysitter and then we can go out. No, there's getting the babysitter. There's dealing with the babysitter. There's so much surrounding getting a babysitter that, Lucy, maybe for them, it's like, look, they've made a promise to one another that they're going to take some time. They're just going to spend time with them. That's when they get the babysitter. Have you tried, Lucy? I mean, if you want to spend time with them, what about going around to theirs? What about daytime activities where maybe, the kids could be there? Maybe it's not the most ideal, Lucy, but perhaps that is, their date night is a bit of a priority. I wouldn't be annoyed by that. And I would also say that over time, I'm sure that'll change as the children get older. But I think you just have to give them some grace period right now, Lucy, and maybe look to spend time with your friends in more of a daytime situation, or maybe with the kids around. You could go to their place, that sort of thing. Because it's just a timing period right now, I would say, Lucy. What do you think, Hayley?
I think, Lucy, crash their date night and just turn up. That way you get to see them. They've got a babysitter. Bada boom, bada bing.
Yeah.
It is hard to get a babysitter, especially at the minute because of the old Rona. I don't know if you've heard of it, Allyson. It's sweeping the nation. It's quite the craze.
Is that a new dance move? That's a new
it's
dance
quite
move, hey?
crazy.
Sweeping the nation.
Especially
I've got it in my
UK,
aerobics
it's
dance
huge.
book, actually.
Huge in the UK at the minute. Really, really took off here. But it's hard to get babysitters at the minute because of that. So like family, you have to sort of rely on family and friends who are vaccine approved. So yeah, it is difficult, Lucy. So I wouldn't be annoyed at that or feel rejected by that. Just turn up on the date night and ruin that for them, Lucy. Problem
Lucy,
solved.
Maybe you could be a real good friend. How about this? And offer to babysit for them now and again, Luce. And then they might go, oh my God, we really haven't spent that much time with Lucy. Like maybe they're just busy. It hasn't occurred to them. So Lucy, I say you be the bigger person. You make the move. Yeah.
Lucy, if you want to hang out with me, I know you live in Mississippi. It's quite a distance, to be honest with you, but we could do for babysit here as well. So if you are going to do that, let us know. We'll get your CRB checked and fly you over. If you have a problem this morning that you'd like us to talk about on the Hayley and Allyson show, then get involved. Backchannel is the only place to listen, watch, and interact with your hosts via your device. There's two ways to do that. If you're watching on an Echo show, you just need to say the word "say," followed by whatever you would like to tell us. It is as easy as that. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv on your phone and you can get involved with the show that way. Say good morning. Let us know how you are this morning. Otherwise, it's just two women talking for 2 hours solid with no break. Good morning. This problem, Allyson, is from Lisa in Tennessee. How do you spell Tennessee?
Tennessee.
Yeah, completely correct. I didn't.
Thank you. And I looked away and closed my eyes. Hayley saw as proof. I was like, all right, yeah.
I didn't realize it had as many S's and many E's as that, but there you go. And she says, I'm very attracted to a man I see in my local supermarket. I've seen him in there many times over the past year and we acknowledge each other, smile, etc. Unfortunately, I'm too shy to ask him face to face if he would be interested in meeting for a coffee or having a beer. I have found him on an online car forum. Car forum? I mean, you've really tracked him down there, Lisa.
Wow. Okay.
I have looked online and find out where he lives on Google Maps. No, she doesn't say that. She says, I have found him on an online car forum and I'm not sure whether I should try sending an email through the online forum or whether that would be creepy. Any thoughts? Yeah. Ali, you take this.
I mean, Lisa, first off, I don't know how you found him through a car forum, but you know what I want to say? Obviously, you have interest in cars. You have similar interests. So that's great. That's a good starting point. But yeah, Lisa, I don't know if I'd start on the car forum. I think face to face is a better.
How did you get my car registration?
In fact, I wouldn't
It's a
even
bit-
bring up the car forum thing for a while, to be
Yeah,
honest
it's a
with
bit
you, Lisa.
intense, Lisa, because you can't be like, I seen you buying ham in the supermarket, so I looked at your car registration. I put it in an online search and found out this forum. Yeah, it's a bit much, Lisa. So I'd rein that in a little bit.
I mean, Paul, if someone found you on a car forum, how would you feel about that? That's a little intrusive.
It's a little intrusive.
So, Lisa, I would say I think you got to you know what, you don't even have to start out with do you want to go out? How about just starting out with a hi? Like you haven't even spoken directly. If you always see him and you're smiling, I mean, why not one day say hi? My guess is if he is interested back, he'll hello and try and take the conversation further. So I'm going to say step 1, Lisa, let's start an initial communication directly, face to face. And let's bring up the car forum, maybe like on your
10-year
wedding day.
anniversary. Yeah, maybe even not on the wedding day because we don't
Not
want
on
to
the wedding
cancel
day.
it.
Wait until like a month after you're married.
Yeah, I mean, slow steps, Lisa, and stuff. But did you know, though, Allyson, because we actually did this before. Where did I see this? Apparently, most people have who have affairs, they meet the person they have an affair with in the supermarket. Do you remember this fact?
I don't
Did we
remember
talk
this
about this
fact,
on
but
air?
that's
Maybe we didn't talk about it on air, but I've read it somewhere.
something you've been thinking about.
I was Googling it, how to have one. No, it was I seen it somewhere and it was like, yeah, I was so surprised at that. Because you think if you're going to have an affair, you wouldn't meet them in the supermarket. Anyway, so all I'm saying is check his wedding finger, Lisa. Just make sure he is available first.
Yeah. Double check that wedding finger.
Maybe have a look at the car forum and see if the car's registered in 2 names, Lisa. Maybe do that first. But yeah, Allyson is completely right, Lisa. Just say hi, see where it goes. If he's been smiling at you, this has been going on a while, it can only progress from there, I think. So there we go. Listen, we are talking your problems. If you've just joined us here on the Hayley and Allyson show, if you have a problem you'd like us to talk about, there's 2 ways to get in touch this morning. As always, on Backchannel, if you are watching on an Echo show and can see Alyson's beautiful bangs and my tired eyes, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your problem. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv on your phone. You can get involved with the show that way. Final problem of this Agony Auntie section is from Callum from Rhode Island. And they say, I'm a part-time vegetarian. Part-time. All right, Callum.
Part-time veggie. Go on, yes.
That Phil Collins song. I'm a part-time vegetarian for a number of reasons, from health to ethics. How do I get people to stop commenting on my choices whenever we're out at a restaurant or similar? You don't need to tell them, do you, if you're part-time vegetarian? Callum, just order what you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to say it.
How do I get people to stop commenting on my choices? Well, I mean, you could comment on their choices. You could say, can you please stop commenting on my choices? You know what? It's amazing to me, Callum, that people are even commenting on your choices. We are in the most vegetarian time that we've ever been in our entire lives. Hayley has been a vegetarian for how long now? How many years, Hayley?
Oh, forever. So, and when I was in high school, I've been a vegetarian. So I was about 12, I think.
And I mean, in those
and I'm
days,
108 now.
She's
so back then,
really
there was
hard.
I had to actually create the word vegetarian from a series of letters.
She was the first one in the tribe just eating tree bark. It was really, people questioned her, I'll tell you, and she made it through.
I made it through. So, Callum, you can do it. And Alyson's completely right. Like, it's the year of the vegan. I mean, veganuary is big in January, isn't it? So a lot of people go vegan there. So when you're out in January, Callum, I'm sure everyone will be doing it. So I wouldn't worry about it. But like you say, it's a health thing and it's an ethical thing. And a lot of people now are agreeing with you, Callum. So I think you'll find this problem comes up less and less.
I think so, Callum. And if it's the same people, I'd just be like, get over it. I mean, yeah, I'm a vegetarian. I don't feel like eating it. Or now and again, if you do slip in a little meat and people are like, oh, but I don't know why people feel they need to comment on what anyone eats. And I think you could literally do that. I want you to shame them for shaming you, Callum. That's what I want you to do. I want you to be like, It's just we're living in a day and age where I care about the earth, and I just, I want to sustain everything, and it'll be a real shame. Oh, you have kids? Too bad. They won't be able to enjoy the earth to its fullest capacity because you're too busy eating steak every day. Callum, like
Yeah, keep it
reverse
light,
shame.
Allyson. Yeah, really keep it light. Keep it light. That was our agony auntie section. Please don't take what we say literally. You cannot sue us. We've done a disclaimer at the beginning of the show. This is the Hayley and Allyson show. We are here till 8 a.m. this morning. If you would like to get involved in the show, do so. There's 2 ways to get in touch. If you're watching on an Echo show, all you need to do is use the word say to your device, followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning. So you'd be like, say, good morning, Hayley and Allyson. Hayley, you look exceptionally beautiful. And Allyson, you're okay too.
You're all right. It's way to give it a go. Good try. Good try,
girls. Or if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, then go to backchannel.tv on your phone and you can type in whatever you'd like to tell us this morning. Within reason, please. Breakfast show. Keep it clean. But coming up, like I say, we've got a fun-packed show. We've got loads for you. And there are shows here all day on Backchannel. It's not just about Hayley and Allyson. Oh no, it isn't, because after ourselves here is the Liv Harrison show. She is here 8 till 10. Following Liv Harrison is the Anthony Davis show. Sorry, I was just trying to find my mark. I did it to a musical. It's the Anthony Davis show. He's here 12 till 2, and at 2 till 4 it's Hal Rudnick with his show Your Pal Hal. So stick around, check out all those shows, but not now, because it is time for a game, people. Woo. It's an interactive part of the show. It's a staple here on the Hayley and Allyson show. It's called the 1-Star Movie Review Game, where myself and Allyson, big fans of movies, and we're going to read out a selection of reviews that real, genuine people have left online for a film. They've all given this film, though, 1 star out of 5. Pretty bad.
But here's the thing. Don't be thinking that this is a bad movie. This movie could be one of the, Oscar-winning, acclaimed, fantastic motion pictures. But these people who write these reviews, we assume they have some anger issues or some things going wrong in their life, and they have nowhere else to vent it. So what they do is they get online and write 1-star reviews. So they're just angry. So we like to read these 1-star reviews. You guess it. Yeah, but just keep in mind, it could be a great movie. Don't be thinking it's a bad movie. Also, as we read these reviews now, Hayley, you're still feeling a little rough. You want me to read them?
Yeah, please, Allyson. Yeah. It's still. So just so you know, if you just joined us, I am still suffering from corona. I was diagnosed. I did a test on Christmas Eve, so I should still be out, but I'm testing positive still, so I'm not. I'm still in the house, and I just get a little tickle in the old throat, which isn't good for radio. So Alyson's going to read out the reviews for us this morning. We usually take it in turns. I'm going to ask Allyson to read out the review in the style of, just to make it a little bit more fun, because otherwise it's just angry reviews. So Allyson is a trained actress. She's available for work, by the way, any casting directors listening, just not during the hours of 6 and 8 a.m. because she does this. But I give Allyson a bit of motivation. So I'll say, can you read this review in the style of Boris Johnson, but we're not going to talk about him today because it's a fun day. It's New Year's Eve. But listen, if you have a way you'd like Allyson to read out a review, you can certainly suggest it to your device. All suggestions welcome. So Allyson, this is the first review I'd like you to read. Okay. It's a 1-star review, bear that in mind. But what is the movie? Make a guess. If at any point you think, I know what this movie is Alyson's talking about, the command to give to your device is the word say, or you can go to backchannel.tv on your phone and type your guess in there. So Allyson, first review. I'd like you to read this out in the style of a math teacher.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Who's struggling to get their class to listen to them.
Okay. Great. I got it. Math teacher struggling. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. And your name is Brian.
Brian. Okay.
And you've also got an ingrowing toenail. Is that enough information?
Yeah. It's okay, because he winces now and again. That gives me something to go with. Okay. This movie was the most ridiculous romantic movie I've ever seen, and it forced me to vent my frustration here. It insults the way I understand love. Oh God, my toe. It's not a love story. It's nothing. It's just a story of a stupid child falling in love with a woman because her favorite baseball player is the same as his dad's favorite baseball player. All copies on Earth should be burned and the ashes hurled into space towards the smoldering sun.
Brilliant. Thank you for that. I mean, that is a bit extreme, isn't it? All copies on Earth of this film should be burned and the ashes hurled into space towards the smouldering sun.
I probably
think
should have
they
been more of
liked
a
it.
science teacher. That's more of a science teacher kind of thing.
I think they really liked this
experiment.
film. I think they liked it. But
Yeah, I think
if you think,
no, but
if
tell
you-
us how you feel. How
tell
did you
us how
feel
really
about
feel.
the film? Yeah.
If you think you know from that review what the film is, you can make a guess now. Do so. The command to give to your device is the word say, or go to backchannel.tv on your phone and you can type your answer in there. But
Should we go
now,
over clues? Clues
Yes.
in that one real quick
Yep,
before we
do
move
it.
on. So love story, child falling in love with a woman because her favorite baseball player is the same as his dad's favorite baseball player. So baseball player similarities. Those are the two big things, right? Love story, son wants these two to fall in love. There we go. All right, here we
I
go.
mean, if that hasn't told you what it is, nothing will. So, Allyson, next review. Are you
Yes.
ready?
I'm ready.
I would like you to read this review out. It's another 1-star review left by a different person because the other one's too busy. The other person's actually too busy throwing the ashes of this film out the sun, into the sun.
Finding all the copies, first off, that's quite a task. That's quite a task.
And Allyson, I'd just like you to read this as your mum because I always love it when you do your mum Vicky.
You like
so if you
a
could read
Vicky.
this in the style of your mum Vicky, and she's just woken up. It's 6 a.m. And Allison's mum usually sleeps in, so let's see how she deals with that.
She doesn't like to get up before 12:30 to 1 p.m. All right, here we go. A woman falls in love with someone she's heard on the radio saying he missed his dead wife and decided to stalk him. And he sees her and he sees her and finds her pretty. That's love. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like how the movie started, but Annie doesn't prove herself in any way. She has a fiance that loves her and who has some unconvincing quirks that make him one that must be dumped. I mean, the guy does nothing wrong. Annie gets the idea that this guy isn't good for her indirectly from her mother, although mums are usually correct. And what does she do? She decides to break up and go meet a guy on a roof. That's not very smart. I added in that last little bit.
I like that. Thanks, Allyson. But what is the film? Loads of clues in that one. See,
I mean, so many.
So many.
So many.
It's
We've
almost
told
like
you the story.
We've told you the story. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a clue, more the synopsis of the film. But what film is it, though? You can still guess. No one's guessed correctly so far. So the woman falls in love with someone she heard on the radio as saying he missed his dead wife. We've literally told you the whole premise of the film.
Her name is Annie.
Annie. We've almost read out the entire credits, but what is the film? If you'd like to make a guess, an educated guess, the command to give to your device is the word say, or go to backchannel.tv on your phone, type your answer in there, and if you win, you could win a chance for our lovely Allyson June Smith to sing you a New Year's Eve song. I haven't done that to you for a bit.
No, you gave me a break because I've been reading all the things, but she's making me work again. Yeah, I also love too at the end of this synopsis the way the person said she decides to break up and go meet a guy on a roof. Yeah, like I agree. That is not. Hey, babe, you want to come meet me on a roof? No, no, I don't.
Why? What's wrong with a bar?
Can we on the ground? Can we meet on the ground first, and then maybe work our way up a building?
Leave your phone at home. Don't tell any of your friends. Let's meet on a rooftop.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. I like a guy who's exciting. It sounds exciting.
But what is the film? Please make a guess, and you could win that song from Allyson June Smith.
She laughs every time she says it because she's like,
I just really enjoy making Allyson sing. Really unreasonable of me, but you know what? It's New Year. Maybe Allyson in the New Year. I won't do that anymore to you.
You will.
I will.
I know you will.
I enjoy it. We're playing the 1-star movie review game today. If you know what the film is, Then get into. I'm laughing because it's so obvious. They meet on a roof. She found a man on the radio because his wife had passed away. They meet for a radio talk show. But what is the film? If you don't know, you haven't seen it, because that is obvious. The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your guess, or go to backchannel.tv on your phone. Allyson, it's time for another review.
I'm ready.
Yeah, she is ready. This is another review that someone left this film 1 star. But what is the film? Allyson, I'd like you to read this review out in the style of a man called Benji.
Benji, okay.
Okay, he's 88.
Ooh,
and
okay.
celebrating his birthday today.
Okay. Benji's turned 88, celebrating his birthday. She likes it when I do senior male characters. Okay. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Benji. Happy birthday to me. One of my favorite movies is When Harry Met Sally. So I thought that this one would be pretty cute too. Hell to the no. If I could have given this negative stars, I would have given it 1 million of them. This is in the top 5 worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't remember the last time I sat and started hating a movie less than 10 minutes in and continued to let the loathing exponentially increase with every cliched line. Ruined my birthday of 88.
Thank you, Allyson. But what is the film? One of the favorite movies of this old man. It's not really an old man. We don't know who wrote this review. But they said When Harry Met Sally. So there's comparisons between that. But what is the film? Let us know. Got a few more opportunities to tell us. We haven't had a right answer yet so far, which is surprising considering how easy we make these quizzes.
Unbelievably easy. We don't want to challenge you in the morning.
If we were the hosts of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the £1 million question would be like, what colour is the top you're wearing today? It's that sort of easy. This is why we don't get to host real quiz shows, Allyson. But we've got one more review now, another review that another separate person left this movie 1 star. But what is the movie? Make a guess. It doesn't matter if it's wrong. I'll get Allyson to sing you a song anyway. The command to give to your device is the word say if you're watching on an Echo show, or you can go to backchannel.tv on your phone and type your answer or guess in there. So Allyson, final review now.
Yep.
Okay, I'd like you to read this as a character from the film Grease 2.
Oh, okay. So Grease 2 is Hayley and I's favorite movie, one of our favorite movies. Grease 2, if you haven't seen it, very much like Grease 1, only it stars Michelle Pfeiffer and
wasn't as popular.
Wasn't as popular, had some different songs, in my opinion, banging tunes, but you know. Okay, so I'm going to get into kind of high school girl mode. Okay, Grease 2. Here are my problems with the film. First of all, Annie decides to dump a perfectly nice man based on a stranger's telephone call. That is weird and disturbing. Of course, Sam is here, and he's a perfectly nice guy. Next is her treatment of Walter, who seems devoted to her. In response to his devotion, she breaks up with him on Valentine's Day of all days to meet up with a guy she's never met or indeed seen. There is the behavior of a son who is able to get cross-country tickets without his father's permission and have his dad meet up with Annie. It's presumed that Sam and Annie will live happily ever after, but if Annie can dump a longtime beau like Walter over a phone call on the radio, then who knows how long her relationship with Sam will last.
Thank you, Allyson. If you've just joined us, like Doug, good morning, Doug. We are doing the 1 star movie review game. So we are reading out a selection of movies, reviews of movies that people have left online. They've all given this movie 1 star. But what is the film? If you'd like to make a guess, the command to give to your device, if you're watching on an Echo show, hello, is the word say. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv on your phone and you can get involved with the show that way. Listen, we can't make this easier because we've
we have
given you
literally
we
made this
literally,
so
unless we've
easy.
shown you a copy of the film, could not make this easier to guess. So, by the makers of When Harry Met Sally, it involves a woman falling in love with someone she speaks to on the radio. They meet on a rooftop. Because what is the film? It stars Meg Ryan. What is the film? Tom Hanks. Any guesses would let us know. It was released in 1993. How old were you then, Allyson?
I was a young 74.
74. It gets 6.8 on IMDb, and it's
Really? Only 6.8? I'm really surprised by that.
I'll tell you what I'm surprised of. There's a musical version of this show. Did you know that?
Out. No, I did not know that.
I didn't know that. And it debuted in 2009 when you were a young 88, Allyson. So and the synopsis of the show, just one more time to make it even easier, is about a recently widowed man's son who calls a radio talk show in an attempt to find his father a partner. But what is the film? Get your final guesses in now. The command to give to your device is the word say followed by your guess, or go to backchannel.tv and you can type your answer in there. And while you're there, why not leave a review button and tell us what you think about myself and Allyson and how great we are.
Absolutely. Give us a little feedback. We need a little feedback.
We've had enough from our parents this Christmas, so just some other ones.
My bangs are too long. I need to get a haircut. There's a lot of things going on. And Doug, you're back again today. We've changed the orders of things, Doug. So let us know if you like the order of the show now. This is exciting. Doug's been with us since the beginning, so I always like to give Doug a good shout out.
But what is the film, though? This is a one-star movie review. We've give you some clues there. And I can tell you now, we'll do the reveal, Allyson, because...
Let's do it. Let's reveal it.
Let's reveal it. The film in question that got several one-star reviews from these very angry people online was... Allyson?
Oh, you want me to say it? I thought you were going to say it. I was like, what? Who's saying it? We're like, it's so easy. The film is Sleepless in Seattle, everyone.
Oh,
Sleepless in Seattle.
In Canada this morning for Allyson, who has been up since 2 a.m. Good morning. It's very early there, isn't it? What time is it there now, Ali?
We're at 4:47 a.m., everyone. 4:47.
Yeah. Oh, and Doug has said good morning to Hayley and Allyson. Good morning, Doug. I hope you are well, and thank you for joining us. We do appreciate it. This is the Hayley and Allyson show. We are here until 8 a.m. this morning. Like Doug, if you would like to get involved and say hello, then do so. It is very, very welcome. The command to give to your device is the word say if you're watching on an Echo show, or you can go to backchannel.tv on your phone if you're on an audio-only Echo, and you can say hello that way. But now it's New Year's Eve. It's exciting. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new
life
lyric
for me. Yeah, let's do it.
And we're going to talk about the news stories that have sort of amused us throughout the year, Allyson. We're not just talking about news stories in the past couple of days, because these are the best news stories from the year, or the weirdest news stories. Because in January, there was a story that you may have seen about 4 men who ate 30 kilograms of oranges to avoid paying extra baggage fees at the airport. Why they were wanting to carry so many oranges across, I don't know. But this incident happened in China. So the 4 travelers in question were inside the airport, and they ate the oranges. It's a lot of oranges, 30 kilograms of oranges.
That's quite a commitment. That's quite a commitment. Like, we paid for these oranges. We are eating these oranges.
Petty, some would say, but no. They ate them in a record 30 minutes, but at a heavy price because they got lots of mouth ulcers. Of course they did. Citric fruit. But the reason, so what happened was these men bought a box of oranges weighing 30 kilograms during their business trip. And during the purchase, they didn't realise, obviously, that they'd have to pay extra money for the airport to ship them back, because it seems like they've never flown before. So when they were told, like, this is what you're going to have to pay, they were like, no, we're not paying that. We'll sit here and we will eat every single one of these oranges. They could have given them out to people in the airport, but they were like, no. We're going to eat them now. Yeah, we paid. We're eating them. But apparently it's not new, because, this, in a similar incident in an Australian airport, a woman faked pregnancy to avoid paying extra baggage.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so she made a fake baby bump, and inside the fake baby bump, it contained extra clothes and a laptop charger. That umbilical cord is really big, and it's Looks almost Apple-like, no?
You're going to a different country. Do you need an adapter for that umbilical cord or?
But there you go. Yeah, she I don't know. I mean, how? Yeah, I mean, amazing. Fair play. It's initiative, isn't it? But I've
Some
heard about
people,
people fainting. Like, I remember there was a student once years ago, and they were like, "You can't take all that extra clothes on," so they wore all the clothes, like Joey from Friends, and then fainted because they were so hot on the flight. So sometimes, just pay the extra. It's not worth it.
you're worth not fainting or having mouth ulcers, everyone. You're worth those things,
Just
Oh,
all chipping. Alison, have you seen any news stories throughout the year that you've enjoyed?
I have. This is very fun. So in and you know what? I can kind of relate to this, to be honest with you, because I used to be quite a VHS video renter. I loved me a Blockbuster store. I would spend hours walking around looking at things. So in Oklahoma, a woman went to renew her license and found out that she had a warrant for her arrest out um, because she had been charged with, I believe it was a stolen property. I'm trying to think of the exact, but more or less stolen property because apparently she had rented a video from Blockbuster and never returned it. And the charges had mounted up so much that it was such an astronomical amount that she faced jail time. She had no idea she was a wanted criminal. No idea. The VHS, you're like, what movie was it?
But
It
what
was
movie was it? Was it The Godfather? One that was really worth renting? What
yeah,
was it, Alison?
it was Sabrina the Teenaged Witch. Yeah. And in fact, it turns out that she never rented the flick. In fact, she's never even seen the movie. I believe it was
Who
her step
has? Who has?
her stepdaughter rented it. So her partner at the time rented it for his child, and it
So
just
she's on
completely.
felony charges now. Let's just reiterate that because of an overdue version of Sabrina the Teenage. Imagine going into prison and you're on like a TV show like Lock Up on Netflix, and you're in with all these hideous people, and they're like, "What are you in for?" "Oh, murder." "What about you?" I rented Sabrina the Teenage Witch for far too long."
I swear I didn't rent it. I swear I didn't rent it, Your Honor. I never rented Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Yeah, but I think about this and I'm like, oh God, video. Do you remember that VHS movie Late Charges? Like, did you? We were the worst for that. And always be kind. Please rewind. Right,
Please
rewind the
rewind the tape. I used to
VHS.
love going to a video shop and choosing it,
Oh,
and just because you had to watch it. The problem with now is like Netflix and Amazon and stuff. They're great, but you've got so much choice. You just put it on, and I'm so impatient. I'll watch a film for 2 minutes. I'll be like, I'm not feeling it. Let's put something else on.
let's
But
move
you
on.
went
Yeah.
to a Blockbuster. You had to watch that because you'd paid $6 or whatever for the film. That was
And
the
not watch
only
it
film you
once.
had.
Yeah. Well, I would watch it several times because that's the movie you got. So watch it one time, that's exciting. Then you watch it again for like the secondary, and then sometimes my sister and I would cram in a third just to get to the good bits that we liked of a film. But you would never waste your rental. You would make the most of it. Do you
Exactly
remember?
that.
Do you remember the very first VHS you ever rented? I do. What was yours?
Oh, I don't. I really don't, Alison. What was
Really?
yours? Well, you were around when black and white cinema was a
Yeah.
thing, weren't you? So was it Charlie Chaplin or what
No,
was the one?
unfortunately, I had to wait till there was color. She loves making fun of the fact that she pretends I'm old. I am not yet old. I am 13 years old. If you're seeing me on the screen right now, my very first movie that I rented was a cartoon, and it was called The
Steamboat
Last.
Willie. Steamboat Willie.
No, but that was a good guess. That was a good
Thank
guess.
you.
It was called The Last Unicorn. Have you ever heard
Really?
of that? Yeah.
No, I've not heard of that.
It was called The Last Unicorn, and basically what happens is all the unicorns are pushed into the sea by an evil king. And so there's only one unicorn left on the earth, and it's about the journey of that unicorn trying to find its fellow unicorns. It was beautiful.
Sounds great. But let's see what it got on IMDb.
Let's see what it got. Yes, what did The Last Unicorn get on IMDb?
I'm gonna look for it now, Alison. If you can tell us more about this great movie while I research what The Last Unicorn
Yeah,
got.
along the travels, the unicorn becomes part
here we
of
go.
a
So The
circus.
Last
Yeah.
Unicorn was first released in 1938. When Alison rented it. No, I'm joking. 1982, I think. And it's quite high. 7.4 out of 10 on IMDb.
Wow, that's a good rating for IMDb.
Good cast. Jeff Bridges did one of the voices. Mia Farrow, Angela Lansbury.
Yeah.
Wasn't too busy solving crime, but there you go. Well done,
Last
Allyson.
Unicorn. It was a lovely film, everyone.
Last Unicorn. You can check that out if you can find a copy anywhere. Don't think you'll be able to, though. We're talking the best news stories from around the year. If you've seen a funny news story this year that happened in 2021 and you want us to talk about it, get in touch. Let us know. The command to give to your device if you're watching on an Echo show is the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us, or go to backchannel.tv on your phone. You can get involved with the show that way. It's as easy as that. Now, this is one of my favourite news stories from the year, Allyson, because in July this year, a woman completely deliberately, run 49 red lights in her ex-boyfriend's car to rack up fines after he left her for another woman. Mwah, beautiful.
That's amazing. I am so proud of this woman. Wow.
The only problem is she got caught. So it's not got the happy ending of him waking up to a fine. Yeah, it was a Chinese woman. She hatched a plan to get revenge on her ex-boyfriend who left her for another woman. She used her ex's car to deliberately run red lights constantly. 49 of them she ran, as well as other traffic offences as well. The woman known only as Lou was arrested though when she was doing this. So she asked a man called Chen to rent her former partner's Audi. This is how she did the plan, by the way. Because imagine if your ex-girlfriend turned up and was just lying, you'd left and you're like, can I lend your car? That's not going to happen. So why have you got an axe? But the woman, she basically spoke to this man called Chen, and she said, listen, if you rent my former partner's Audi and come with me on this traffic spree, I'll go on a date with you. So the two of them went out. This would be such a good Netflix film, wouldn't it? Yes. The two of them went out together, just committing all these traffic offences. She ran 49 red lights before they were stopped by the police. So she probably would have done more. But brilliant. I love that. I love that revenge story.
She absolutely would have done more if she could have. Are you kidding? She would have been like, let's hit 100. Let's hit 100. Yeah.
I'm not saying, though, you should do that, by the way. If you're listening thinking, oh, Hayley and Allyson said that was great. No, listen, don't do it. It's just a fun, lighthearted look at what has happened in the year.
We're not saying it's great. We're saying it's creative. That's what we're saying. We're not saying it's great. It was creative.
Creative way. You know, she's heartbroken. She's winning all those red lights. She probably got to a destination a lot quicker because she was going through them. But there you go. We're talking the news stories this morning that have happened throughout the year that have caught our attention. And Allyson, I don't suppose you've got a story that happened in October, have you, by any chance, about ravens attacking drones? I don't suppose you have you?
Do you know what? Funny enough, Hayley, I have a story exactly with that sort of information. What has happened in Australia's capital, Canberra? I always say it wrong. Canberra.
Yeah.
Thank you. There was a California-based tech company, Wing, and they have drones. And there was a gentleman who every morning would order a coffee, and it would be delivered by a drone. How exciting, right? Drone coffee delivery. And on one morning, as the drone was delivering his morning coffee, a raven decided to attack the drone. So this raven swooped in from behind and attacked the drone.
Producer Will, if you're watching on an Echo show, you can see the video now. So we'll narrate this like we're David Attenborough. And there you can see the drone in the air. The raven.
Oh, the raven has really grabbed hold of it. It's shaking the drone. It is shaking the drone. It will not let the drone go. The drone has shook off the raven, and you can see the coffee has been dropped. So the coffee was dropped.
I've got a few questions about this, so Allyson.
Oh, the raven's coming back for more. Look at the raven is not quitting. It's like, yeah, you dropped your coffee. I'm coming in for you now. Sorry, Hayley, didn't mean to cut you off. That was exciting.
Oh, no, I was just going to say that I've got a few questions about that. The main one is, who's ordering coffee via a drone?
Hey,
it's the height of leave the house and get a coffee. Like, I don't think that's a suitable way, flying hot liquids in the air.
I mean, this is a good point. And what is it? At the start of this article, Alfred Hitchcock warned us about birds. Yes, he did. I'm just saying, drones are angering birds. Let's be careful. Yeah, the latest instance of bird on drone violence.
The latest one. Listen, if you've been affected, imagine that's going to happen soon, isn't it, on TV? If you've been affected by bird-drawn virus, you can entitled to a claim. Get in touch. If you've had coffee spilt in your head by a drone, get in touch. Those were the news stories around the world that have happened this year. It is New Year's Eve. You are listening to the Hayley and Allyson show. Listen, let us know what you're doing New Year's Eve. We would love to know. Don't worry, we're not going to invite ourselves along. Don't be like I can't tell them. They might turn up.
We've got plans.
Busy.
Don't worry.
We're busy. I've got Rona. I can't leave the house, and Allyson is going to her best friend. So don't worry, we're not going to turn up. But let us know. Let us know. We want to know how you are celebrating this New Year's in the limited ways that we can. The command to give to your device, if you're watching on an Echo show and could see that crow attack the drone, the command to give is the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us, or go to backchannel.tv on your phone and let us know how you're celebrating that way. And while you're there, why not leave us a little review? You can click the leave a review button, let us know what you think of the Backchannel shows. So do that and let us know if there's anything you'd like us to add into the shows. You can tell us that way. But coming up now, Allyson, it is time. Oh, in fact, it's the second half of the show, so we need to do the jingle. Coming up in the next hour of the show, Allyson, do the jingle.
Dun, 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 dun,
Coming up in the next hour on the Hayley and Allyson show, we're going to be playing a competitive game of true or false. It's only competitive because I make it that way. We're going to be doing our 2021 year in review. So we're going to be asking you about what your favourite moments of the year were and discussing ours. Producer Will has done a quiz of the year. So Alyson's doing a little dance.
My aerobic dancing.
It's very contemporary, that. It's sorry, got really distracted. And we're going to end the show on a fun fact. That's all coming up in the next hour on the Hayley and Allyson show. Brilliant. Well done. Contemporary. I did a contemporary arts degree, and we had to discuss contemporary dance. And contemporary dance is a lot like what you just did.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's a lot of hand. It's a lot of
hands. Yeah. A lot of hands. We are here until 8 a.m. But now it is time for our true or false game. We would love you to get involved with this New Year's. It's a dead easy game. It's just true or false. There's only 2 answers, 50-50 chance of getting it right or getting it wrong. And it doesn't matter if you get it wrong. We're just happy that you take part. What's going to happen is myself and Allyson are going to take it in turns to ask each other a question. And it's a true or false question. And that's it, basically. If you think you know what the answer is, the command to give to your device, if you're watching on an Echo show, is the word say, followed by true or false, or your guess. Or if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv on your phone. You can get involved with the game that way. It's dead easy. Don't be thinking, I'll have to sign up, I'll have to do all this. You don't. You just type it in. Dead easy.
Nope. Super easy. Super easy.
Super easy. Even me and Allyson could do it. That's the way it is. Even Alyson's mum, Vicky, she's had 2 replacement hips. She's currently in bed. She could do it now, couldn't she?
She could, if she would get up, but she won't. So, she could. And we have, Sing is back again. Good morning, Sing. Nice to see you. We do have, Sing, we changed the order of the show today. So just giving you a heads up so you get to be part of the full true and false game. Because sometimes I think we did true and false too early. And, now people's brains are working. I really like to encourage you to get involved, particularly to help me, because Hayley is very good at true and false, and she destroys me every day.
I would say good, Allyson. I'm just saying competitive.
You are competitive, but you are in the lead. You are in the lead. Even if I win today, I haven't won the week, but I could win the day, which is
could win the day, Allyson.
One small step.
Don't compare it to the moon landings.
It's one small
winning
step.
A game of true or false. I can see that Michael has joined us as well this morning. Good morning. We hope you are well. Thank you for joining us. If you are, get involved. We're about to play competitive true or false. We've told you all the ways to get involved, but just to reiterate, if you're watching on an Echo show, you just need to use the word say followed by your guess, or go to backchannel.tv on your phone and type the answer in there. So Allyson, you're going to go first today because I think I went first yesterday.
Great. Sounds good. And winner chooses. That's our new rule. So you always get to choose who goes first, basically.
Okay, here we go. Right. Ali, true or false?
True or false.
In the traditional Scottish/English custom, the first foot refers to the first person to enter a household after midnight on New Year's Day, sorry. I'll read that again. In the traditional Scottish-English custom, the first foot refers to the first person to enter a household after midnight on New Year's Day. But is that true or is it false? Allyson.
I kind of like that. I'm going to say, I'm not sure. I'm not positive, but it seems like that makes sense to me. I like that. So I'm going to say true. First foot. Yeah, I'm going to say true.
If you think you know the answer, then get involved. You know the commands, the words say. If you're watching it on an Echo show followed by your guest, or go to backchannel.tv. In the traditional Scottish English custom, the first foot refers to the first person to enter a household after midnight on New Year's Day. Very, very mouthy question, that. But Allyson, it is true.
Yay!
True. Well done, you. Give yourself a point.
Yay! I got 1 point. Yay. I won the question. This is how you succeed in life. You celebrate the minor victories. The minor victories.
Here we go. We are playing competitive, true or false. Competitive because I make it that way and I need to win. Okay, let's go. Hit me with a question, please, Ali.
Okay. In Germany, Hayley, in Germany, New Year's Eve is referred to as Silvester. Is that true or is that false? In Germany, New Year's Eve is referred to as Silvester. Silvester. Sylvester. Is that true or is that false?
Okay, I'm not sure. Could be. Don't speak fluent German. The only Sylvester I know is Stallone. Don't actually know him personally. Just a big fan of the films. Did you know, by the way, Sylvester Stallone, he was so poor before Rocky was released, he had to sell his dog. Did you know that?
Oh my God, I didn't know that he had to sell his dog.
It's a really inspiring story, that, because the first thing I did when I heard that, I was like, oh my God. I Googled how much my dog was worth, and not much. But no, he bought it back, though. It was a happy ending. He bought it back. Managed to get it back. But there you go. Here, Sylvester, I don't know. If you know at home, do you know in Germany, New Year's Eve is referred to as Sylvester? Is that true or is it false? Help me out. I need to make an answer soon. So if you're going to make a guess, do so now. The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by true or false. Or go to backchannel.tv on your phone. Type the answer in there. I'm just going to drag this out until people tell me what the answer is.
I think, Hayley, you're going to have to trust your instincts on this one. I don't think anyone's coming forward. I think you got to...
Oh, I don't know. Okay, false. I don't know. The answer, I'm just going to go false.
Go false, okay? It's okay. You're already winning the week. So it is true, actually, Hayley. But don't get discouraged. You know what I mean? Just warming up. In Germany, New Year's Eve is referred to as Silvester. Sylvester. I don't know exactly the correct pronunciation. I also don't know words. But it is true. That is what New Year's Eve is called in Germany. But that's okay, Hayley. Again, now you know that fact.
I do know. Thank you, Allyson. Okay. Brilliant. Give yourself a point. Hope you're happy with it. So, next question. Allyson.
Yes.
Is it possible for the Chinese New Year festival to also occur on the 1st of January? Is it possible for the Chinese New Year festival to also occur on the 1st of January? True or false?
It is possible for the Chinese New Year festival. Also, sorry, I had a little cough there.
I mean, yeah, it's not really the most attractive thing you want to see on your coach.
It is possible for China. I'm going to say false because I feel Chinese New Year is at a totally different time of year. So I'm going to say false. It is not possible. So it says it is possible for Chinese New Year festival to occur on January 1st. False is my answer, Hayley.
You're correct. It is false. Give yourself another point.
Today.
Well, you're not destroying, are you? You've got 2 right at the minute out of 2 questions. So let's keep it in perspective, Allyson.
She's still winning the week, everyone. I have to give her some positive feedback, or it gets messy around here. Okay, Hayley, your next question.
Yes,
and again, people,
Allyson,
feel free to get involved. Here we go. New Year's Day is also the last day of Kwanzaa, an annual celebration of African American culture from December 26th to January 1st, culminating in a communal feast called Karamu, usually on the 6th day. Let me read that again. Is this true or is it false? New Year's Day is also the last day of Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is an annual celebration of African American culture from December 26th to January 1st, culminating in a communal feast called Karamu, usually on the 6th Day. Is that true or is that false, Hayley?
Oh, I've
Is there
no
anyone
idea.
celebrating Kwanzaa right now? Let us
Let us
know
know.
if it's true
Let
or
us
false.
know. Please let me know. I need the point. I don't know, but I think Will sometimes put these questions in where he'll go, oh, they actually celebrate it till January the 2nd, not January the 1st. Oh, Doug says, yes, that's true. Oh, thank you, Doug. So,
Yeah.
true. Doug is saying it is. I trust Doug. Is it true?
You should trust Doug. Doug is always trusted. We love you, Doug. And Hayley is so happy because she got it right. Yes, it is true. It is. Kwanzaa is an annual celebration of African American culture, December 26th to January 1st, culminating in a communal feast called Karamu. I may have said that wrong. I do apologize if I have. Usually on the 6th day. True. Yay.
Thank you, Doug.
You made Hayley's day. Look at that. There we go. We got a
Yes.
point for Hayley.
Brilliant.
Nice.
We are playing competitive true or false. You can get involved like Doug and help me out only, not Allyson. The way to do so, the command to give to your device is the word say, like Doug has just done, followed by true or false, or whatever you'd like to say, like yes, like Doug knew that was true. Or go to backchannel.tv on your phone and you can type in whatever you'd like to tell us this morning. Is it interactive show? We are here for you. So do get involved. Backchannel is the only place you can listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, via your device in those two ways I just told you about. We're playing true or false. We've got another question each left yet today, Allyson.
Right.
Here we go. New Year's Day. By the way, it's a New Year's theme. I don't know if you noticed because it's New Year's Eve. New Year's Day is also known as St. Stephen's Day by the Christian Church. But is that true or is it false? New Year's Day is also known as St. Stephen's Day by the Christian Church. If you do want to help Allyson out, then I will let you. The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by true or false, or whatever you'd want to tell us. Or go to backchannel.tv on your phone, type your answer in there. I'll tell you one more time. New Year's Day is also known as St. Stephen's Day by the Christian Church. Is that true or is it false? What you saying, Allyson?
Well, I'm going to see if anyone has any ideas, if anyone knows. I have been baptized. I should know this stuff. I'm not. I'm gonna say. I feel like it could be true. I feel like they like to give days saint names, so I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm going to say that's true. I'm going to say that New Year's Day is also known as St. Stephen's Day by the Christian Church. I'm going to go with true. Hang on for 1 second. If anyone has any other
She's really milking us until we
suggestions,
get some answers.
then please let me know. That's fine. All
Allyson,
right.
no, we're going to have to take your answer. You said
I'm
true.
proceeding with true. All right. I've locked it in. True.
I can tell you it is false because St. Stephen's Day is actually the 26th of December. Give yourself a 0 point for that one, Ali.
Give yourself a 0 point. The joy, Doug can see her face singing. And good morning, Chanel, for joining us. We are playing competitive true or false, and Hayley is so happy to be winning. Wait, are you winning? No,
I think we're drawing.
We're
drawing. So
now,
I need to get this one right, and then I will have won the game. So
and then you will
no
have won
pressure.
the game and won the.
But there
week.
literally is no pressure because there is no prize. So Allyson.
All right, Hayley, tell me
Yes.
this. Oh, nope. I'm going to the next one. The prominent U.S. ball drop ceremony. The prominent U.S. ball drop ceremony to mark the new year takes place in Times Square, New York. Oh my God, I can't believe I chose that one for you. So the main U.S. ball drop ceremony to mark the new year takes place in Times Square, New York. Is that true or is that false, Hayley?
It's true. Isn't it? Doug said, yeah. See, thank you, Doug.
Doug,
Doug
what is going
for
on,
the win.
Doug? Why are you all on? Okay,
Don't,
maybe it's just the questions that you know. I'm not going to think that it's a favoritism thing.
Please don't be shouting at Doug, Allyson, because this is team
Doug,
Hayley and Doug, and we are winning. Thank you, Doug. It is true, Allyson, isn't it?
Yeah, it's completely true. That is the major one. Yeah, that is completely true.
Thank you. Well done,
Hayley.
Doug. I really appreciate your support this morning. That was competitive true or false. I won. with Doug's help. I wouldn't have won without you, Doug, so thank you. Listen, get involved with the show like Doug. If you'd like to say hi this morning, I can see Miguel's just joined the stream. Hello, good morning. We hope you are well. Get involved with the show. There's two ways you can get in touch. Backchannel is the only place you can interact with us, your hosts, via your device. The command to do so, if you are watching us on an Echo show, is the word say. That's all you need to do. The word say to your device, followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv on your phone. And while you're there, if you press the leave a review button, let us know what you think of the show, what you're enjoying about it, and what you think of my choice of outfit today. No joke. I'm joking. Hopefully not. Obviously, it's a professional review system. I mean, really odd. But it's 2021, the last day of 2021. And our lovely producer, Will, has asked us to review what our favourite moments of the year were. Now, I've got to say, Allyson, last night, producer Will sent us a text in our little WhatsApp group saying, right, have a little think about what your moments of the year were. And I thought, I genuinely can't remember anything that's happened this year. I can't remember what films I've watched. And I had to go on my Netflix and Amazon and just have a look through and go, what have I watched this year that I enjoyed? Because it just seems like such a blur, doesn't it? Now, he asked us what our favourite internet moment was. And I've got to say, there was and this is is it a controversial one? I don't know. There was let me find it. Let me find the link. While I'm trying to find this, Allyson, have you got any particular standout moments of the year?
Yes, my favorite internet moment or meme, particularly, that has stood out for me was, look, I don't want to get political, but I was really excited when Biden got in. And what I really loved was the Bernie Sanders at his, the amalgamation. Is that what it was? Bernie Sanders sitting there. Thank you. The amalgamation, the inauguration. It's still early. I'm Canadian. I don't know the thing where he got accepted.
I really liked the one where he was wearing the gloves.
When he's wearing the gloves. Yeah, Bernie Sanders. I think that was my favorite meme of the year that you would see everywhere on the internet. I saw people that got like there's Christmas ornaments of Bernie Sanders in that outfit. So to me, that was my favorite meme moment, I would say, for the year. Hayley, what about you?
Well, I'm trying to find it because I don't want to get it wrong, but there was a thread online on Twitter, and if you can find it, resend it me because it was so funny. It was someone online complaining. Oh, so there it was. A guy who found, I mean, it's a horrific story, but in his cereal, his Captain Crunch cereal, he found a shrimp tail. Did you see this story?
No.
In his Captain, sorry, it's just really funny. So in his Captain Crunch box cereal, he's like, should there be shrimp tails? And there were shrimp tails inside the cereal. And then loads of people sort of jumped on the thread doing like jokes and memes about it. And like they changed the front of a Captain Crunch box to include like shrimp's tails and things like that. And it's just really, really funny. If you get a chance to check it out, I'm not doing it justice enough. But I will, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'll retweet it later on, stuff like that. It's very, very funny. Do check it out. Producer Will, what were your favourite moments of 2021? He's young. He'll have some memes.
Yeah, I do. And I spend a lot of time on the internet. A lot of it is my job to spend time on the internet.
We're not your parents, don't worry.
Okay,
it's my job.
Thanks, Aunt.
Is it? That website isn't, Will. Get it off.
Obviously, the Ever Given cargo ship that blocked the Suez Canal, not great in terms of like global transport, hilarious in terms of memes. Some quality memes came out of that one.
What was the meme about the woman who burnt her pie and was complaining? So there's a brand of pie in America, and she burnt it and was saying, thank you so much, even though it was her fault.
Like,
and the memes from that were exceptional.
Not the pie's fault.
It wasn't the company's fault that you burnt your pie. My other favourite internet moment from this year, and I don't know if this is a British thing, it might not have made it across the pond, but it's Jackie Weaver from the Hanforth Parish Council.
I'd like to think it did, yeah.
There's like 15 minutes of fame, and then there's whatever Jackie Weaver had going on there. She's been just doing great. The whole thing, it was just incredible. And some of the quotes from that video, if you don't know, it's just a Zoom meeting, it's an online meeting.
Was it a church group or was
it?
It
was just like a parish council.
Yeah, parish council meeting. Yeah,
and like it was just Haley's distracting me. She's texting me whilst I'm talking. And it just gets really heated, as you would expect these things to do.
And Jackie Weaver has the power to mute people, doesn't she?
Yeah,
Have the power to mute?
she's like declared herself the chair of this meeting, and she's also the host of the Zoom meeting. So she's like kicking people out. She doesn't have the power. She's not the chair. She hasn't read the standing orders, nor does she understand them. But now Jackie Weaver, she's got a book. She's been on all these TV shows. She's incredible.
What a year! What a year for Jackie Weaver, right? She went from just being
Just
that
like-
one woman on the parish council to like running so many. Yeah, well done, Jackie.
She was
Weaver.
on like there's this show. It's called the Big Fat Quiz of the Year. She was like a guest on that. She's been on all sorts. It's only a matter of time before they book her on the next season of I'm a Celebrity, Big Brother,
Dancing with
like
the Stars, probably something like that. Jackie Weaver, she'd be on Dancing with the Stars, maybe.
If they haven't asked her already, maybe she. Maybe she's gone already. So yeah, those I think the memes that came out of the Suez Canal and Jackie Weaver, some of my top internet moments from this year.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Do you have any secondaries? Do you have any in the runnings that you were like, "Ooh, I liked that. That was good." I mean, there's so many memes. It's hard to narrow it down nowadays.
I think what we need to do, and maybe this is a good activity for next year, is to kind of, and I've seen somebody do it for last year, is to kind of write down what's kind of dominating your Twitter feed in like that month.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so in January, everybody's tweeting about is whatever. And then
Yeah.
every month, and then at the end of the year, you've kind of got this rundown of whatever it is that everybody's talking about. So yeah, I'm excited for what the memes of 2022. I'm excited to do that review this time next year.
Well, and I'll really pay attention this year to memes and really start making notes.
Yeah,
So then when we get together at the end of the year, I'll be like, here are
Mhm.
my top 20 memes.
Allyson June Smith's meme analysis. That's what
My
I'm looking
meme
forward to.
analysis. I'll get my
Mhm.
mom to review the memes.
New
Mixed
year,
opinions of
new
memes.
meme.
New year, new
New-
meme. Yes.
Let's do a segment this time next year that's like, do our parents understand these memes? We'll show them an
Yeah.
image, and they have to explain why it's funny.
Do you know what? It'd take my mum, Pauline, about half an hour just to find the right glasses to read the image
Yeah.
with.
Oh, who
So-
sent you this? Nobody sent
Like,
me a
hang
list
on, these
on
are the wrong
internet.
readers.
Do this. Nobody. Everyone's kind of got it, Mom. I don't
Yeah.
understand that. I don't
It's a
know why
thing
everyone
called,
would get sent that thing. I didn't get sent it. That's great.
Listen,
Great meme.
Oh, mums.
We're discussing the year in review. If you've had a moment, thank you, Will. If you've a particular moment in 2021 that you've enjoyed, like Allyson said, there was the Bernie Sanders meme that went round. Let us know what yours was. The command to get in touch, if you are watching on an Echo show, is the word say, or go to backchannel.tv on your phone. And loads happen in like Allyson. I just think, what's happened in 2021? So much. It's not all been corona related. Kim and Kanye announced their divorce. That was 2021. Keeping Up with the
Yeah.
Kardashians. Speaking of Kim Kardashian, finished its last season. So that's ended now.
It's over,
sad
everyone.
news
It's
there.
over.
Sorry
Don't
to
worry.
break that to you if you didn't realize.
One of the young daughters will start something. Don't worry, everyone. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, the 2020 Olympics happened in July 2021. That happened this year. The award shows came back because obviously the year before the award shows weren't happening. There's loads of things happened this year that we sort of forgot about, really.
Yeah.
Involving Trump was impeached and things like that. America started running out of water. I'm just looking at a list. I didn't know
wow.
that. Yeah, there you
know
go.
that either.
Listen, let us know what you remember from 2021 because my memory is bad. Let us know what you remember if you're listening. The command to give to your device is the word say. If you're watching on the Echo show and wondering what's happening with my hair, I don't know either. I have no idea. But if you're listening on an audio only Echo, go to Backchannel. .tv and you can type in whatever you'd like to tell us. Big year. What was your favorite? I mean, I was trying to think about my favorite films and movies from the year, and I was trying to think, what have I actually watched? Can you remember anything, Allyson, that you've seen that you sort of go, I love that?
Yeah. The things that stood out to me. So there was one show, and I'm not sure if it's in the States. It was particularly the UK. Now, there was a movie called What We Do in the Shadows, which is a modern day look at the idea of like if vampires existed now and they have like a roommate share and they're and it was very funny. And so there's a TV series called What We Do in the Shadows now, and season 2 came out, and I just find it absolutely hysterical. It is one of my favorite shows that I've seen in the longest time. So, What We Do in the Shadows. The other one, a bit more, if you like a kind of a creepy, scary, kind of weird vibe, a show called Midnight Mass. I really got into that series. Was it Netflix? I think it was Netflix. And I really enjoyed it. It was it's kind of a vampire based kind of
She likes the
show.
horrors, does our
I
Allyson
do. I
from
like a
Smith.
creepy, scary thing. So Midnight Mass is really good. So those two for me would be my two big picks. I mean, don't get me wrong. I also saw Tiger King 2. Really enjoyed it.
Squid Game, obviously huge
Squid
in
Game.
2021. It was all about the Squid Game.
Yeah.
That was out in 2021. I enjoyed a TV show that was on Netflix as well, I think, called, and I don't know if you can get it in the States, because again, the States Netflix and the UK Netflix are very different. Do you know when I was traveling and like I used to love taking my computer and just looking and seeing what the different stuff was available on Amazon and on Netflix in different countries? Like, we can get this now. This is great. But Behind Her Eyes was a show, a sort of psychological thing I enjoyed on Netflix. Let us know what you enjoyed this year. What were your standout albums? I'm a big fan of the Danger Twins. They had a new album out this year, so I've been enjoying that and listening to that. But let us know what your standout moments were. If you're watching the show, you're listening to the show, tell us what your standout moments of 2021. The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us, or go to backchannel.tv if you're listening on an audio only echo. But producer Will has made us a little quiz of the year, Allyson.
We do. But one thing before we go, I just want to point out one celebrity moment that I really enjoyed this year that I think deserves mentioning. Okay. Britney Spears, everyone. This was the year that she got the rights back to her life, her conservatorship. Oh my goodness. The conservatorship she won. So it was Spears versus Spears, I believe. And she won. She won the right back to her money and her life. And that was a big thing, I think, for us in this day and age, because none of the male young artists ever had this happen to them. And so I just wanted to say a shout out to Brit. It was a big year for her, and we're really happy for her. And you know what? Leading up to this, sure, I liked Britney. I liked some of the tunes, but when I watched the documentaries about it, I got to say, I think I really connected more with Britney than I ever had before. So I just wanted to give that shout out for the celebrity moment of the year, I think. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. Free Britney, and Britney was freed. That was 2021. If you have a moment that you've enjoyed as well, do let us know on the ways that I've suggested. But producer Will now he's done us a little quiz of the year. I'm excited. I'm competitive, so I best win it. But producer Will, where is he? There he is.
Here I am. Don't worry, I'm here. So it's good that you've kind of refreshed your memories about things that have happened this year, because they might come up in this quiz.
Okay.
So, are you prepared? Well,
I'm prepared.
Should we do question, answer?
What was that, Will?
Should we do question and then the answer, or do you want all of the questions and then all of the answers?
No, question and then the answer.
Okay, all right.
Me and Allyson have got the attention span of a fish. Well, like, what was that? Allyson can't. What year is it? We don't know.
It's 5:27 a.m. where I am. So let's one little tidbit at a time.
We'll take it easy on you. Okay, here we go. Question number 1.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I always wanted to be the host of a game show. Which country appointed its first ever female prime minister in 2021, only for her to resign just hours later?
Oh, that sounds like
you
something
get really close to the camera.
I'd be like, I really want that job, and then I'd be like, oh, it's too much pressure. Yeah.
Which country appointed a first ever female prime minister, only for her to resign just a few hours later?
If you know the answers, by the way, guess. It's not just about me and Allyson. This is a fun game for us all to get involved with. Producer Will has done a quiz of the year for everyone to enjoy. If you know the answer, there's 2 ways to get in touch. The command to give to your device if you're watching on an Echo show. We can see Allyson gradually getting more and more tired because it's really early in Canada. She can barely keep her eyes open.
I just yawned off screen.
Yeah, the word say is all you need to do, followed by whatever you'd like to tell us what your answer is. Or if you're listening on an audio echo, go to backchannel.tv, get involved with the game that way and type your answer in there. It's dead easy. So the question was, Will, just refresh us again.
Which country appointed its first ever female prime minister in 2021, only for her to resign just hours later?
I don't know. I'm going to make a guess. Finland.
Okay.
I like Finland. I think that's a good guess. The Netherlands? Is that? Can I?
No, Will.
Okay.
You've got to make it specific, Allyson, because that's clearly close to the answer.
I'm going to have to have a specific country.
Okay, well, we'll go with Hayley's Finland then. If she gets it right, then she wins. If Netherlands encompasses, yeah, okay. What do you think?
Okay, I'm going to tell you the answer is Sweden. So no points.
Close.
But you were close. I appreciate that. So well done.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on.
Yes.
Who did Emma Radnikau beat to become US Open champion in September?
I tell you, she beat Will, the loser.
She beat everybody. She literally beat everybody who was there.
Everyone.
So talented for such a young girl. How old is she? 19?
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
I don't know who she beat. I'm not a big tennis fan,
Me
but I do enjoy her because I think she's great.
Chanel,
if you
Paul,
know,
Doug, any of you tennis fans, let's get involved. Let us know.
If you are the one that she beat, we apologise. I'm sorry for just tuning in.
But if you're watching, then you can get this answer right very easily.
Exactly that. The command to give to your device is the word save. You know the answer, or go to backchannel.tv on your phone. Type your answer in there.
She's 19. She was also born in Canada, in Toronto.
Yes, she
Toronto. I should know who it is. Is her name Jen? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure.
Anyway, do you want me to tell you who she beat?
Yes, tell us, Will.
Leila Fernandez. That's who she beat
Fernandez.
in the final. It was an excellent match.
Okay.
Thank you,
Well
Will.
done. Well done, ladies.
We are playing Producer Will's Quiz of the Year. Next question, please, Will.
I really wish I'd made a jingle for it. Producer Will's Quiz of the Year. That's how it would have gone. Okay. And just like that, and just like that,
And just like that
was the 2021 sequel to which blockbuster 90s and noughties TV show? And just like that.
Oh, I know, Will. I know.
Go on then.
Sex and the City.
Okay.
Yeah. She's right.
And
I'm sure she's right.
I haven't actually seen any of it yet. I can't face watching it because Samantha isn't in it. And I was a big fan of the original. But
just so you know, get ready. If you do watch it, it's pretty dramatic out of the gates. Just so you know, it's not the it's a different vibe. That's all I'm going to say.
You sound like someone's mom now. No,
it is not what you were thinking. It is different. But yeah, I agree. It is just like that. That is Sex in the City.
It is Sex in the City. I've not seen Sex in the City, and I've also not seen it just like that. So, no idea.
Why would you, Will? Why would you?
Yeah.
If you've just joined us, we are playing a quiz of the year. It is New Year's Eve today. Happy New Year's Eve to you all who are watching and listening. If you'd like to get involved with the quiz, if you know any of the answers, do so. It's just a fun thing. You can't win anything. Actually, we might make Allyson sing you a song. Listen, if you get an answer right now, tell you what, we're going to put this out on the table now. Huge prize. If you guess any of these answers correct, Allyson will write you a song based on 3 words that you give her. Make it clean. It's breakfast radio. But we will do that as a prize. I'm putting it out there today without Allison's knowledge. So get involved. If you think you know any of the answers, there's 2 ways to get in touch. If you're watching us on an Echo show, the command is the word say, followed by your guess. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv on your phone. Type the answer in there. Dead easy. Backchannel.tv. Get involved. Next question, Will.
This is a dead easy one. Everyone's got to get this. Which US TV legend conducted the now infamous interview with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle back in March? Allyson.
Oprah.
So easy. Oh, yeah. Oh, Allyson, give people chat. Oh, yeah. Oprah, yeah.
No,
I'm sorry.
It was Oprah.
I got excited. He said my name. I gave an answer. I'm sorry. I gotta.
Well,
following you.
It was Oprah. It was Oprah. Of course, it was Oprah.
She's been on her interviews this year, hasn't she? Oprah. She did, obviously, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. She did Adele in the Rose Garden. She
actually interviewed me as well in a dream I had.
Okay. Was she nice?
Ellie says, hi, good morning, Ellie. We hope you are well. Thank you for getting involved with the show this morning. I hope, Ellie, did you know the answer to that? Of course you did. It was Oprah Winfrey. Let's see if we can get any more right, though. Here we go. Will, next question.
An animal named Geronimo hit the headlines this year after the battle to save his life went to the High Court. What type of creature was he? An animal named Geronimo was in the High Court.
I'm going to go kangaroo. Just Geronimo, jump high. By the way, Ellie said this is her first time joining the stream. Thank you, Ellie. We feel very privileged that you've joined the Hayley and Allyson show this morning. We're doing a big fat quiz of the year. Actually, that's the name of an actual quiz on UK TV, so we're not doing it that. We're doing Producer Will's quiz of the year. Don't want to get done for libel.
Producer Will's small, skinny quiz of the year.
Skinny quiz of the year. Don't you body shame this quiz, Will. What was the question again?
Geronimo. An animal named Geronimo hit the headlines this year after the battle to save his life went to the High Court. What type of creature was Geronimo?
Okay, if you know the answer, the way to get involved, the command to give to your device is the word save. You're watching us on an Echo show, or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv, type your answer in there. I have no idea, actually. I don't know the answer to this.
No, I'm just
It was quite a big story at the time.
I know, I feel like I know it, but I've forgotten it. So I'm going to go, I don't think it's kangaroo, but that's my answer. Ali, have you got any guesses?
I'll choose elephant. I'll go elephant.
Okay. Well,
Ellie, by the way, producer Will, Ellie's made a guess. She says bird.
Bird.
So.
Okay. I mean, none of you are really that close to the actual answer.
Okay. But Ellie, way to give it a go. Just like us. Doesn't
matter.
matter.
You know what? It's the taking part that counts. Alpaca.
An
Geronimo was an alpaca.
Okay.
There we go.
I don't know. He was in the hoods. Okay. Which human person was named richest person in the world in 2021?
Was it me? No, I know.
No, Hayley.
It was Elon Musk, because he overtook Jeff Bezos, didn't he?
Jeff Bezos.
Okay. Yeah. So
I think any listeners, was it Bezos or Musk? We basically have two choices. We all know their names on the tip of our tongue. I think you might be right, Hayley. I remember reading that Musk slightly overtook Bezos.
I mean, who's monitoring it? How do they know? Like, when someone overtakes, do they ring up and say, "Just want you to know, Jeff, how much have you got in your account now?" And he's like,
"Yeah, mind your business."
I know exactly how much is in my account because it's never in credit.
Do they know all the offshore accounts? Let's be honest. No. Bezos is probably better at hiding. No, I'm kidding. I don't mean that. Please don't sue me.
It's like your assets as well. Like, how much is SpaceX worth? How much is Tesla worth? It all counts towards it. So it's a big job.
Yeah.
But who is the richest person of 2021? If you think you know and like to make a guess, the command to give to your device, or if you're the richest person and would like to give me your phone number, let us know.
You can also do that. We will not read your number out loud. I love this, Ellie. Tony Stark. Tony Stark, she says. I loved Ellie. We caught her laughing. It said he. So we literally heard her laughing. I love that, Ellie. But she said Tony Stark, JK.
I mean, it's a really good guess. I really enjoyed that, actually. Yeah, big fan of Iron Man. So
that made us he, Ellie. That made us he.
That made us he.
But let us know, Will, what is the answer?
It is Elon Musk.
Yay!
And I have to say, if there was anybody in the world who's going to be the real life Tony Stark, it would be Elon Musk.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm going to give a point to Ellie.
Hey, Ellie gets a point.
That is not fair.
Well,
Hayley's mad because she got the answer, but Ellie made us laugh, so Ellie gets the point. Yeah.
Yeah, well done, Ellie. Okay, I've got 3 questions remaining. So
here we go.
Yes.
It all comes down to this. So far, it's 1-1. Adele took everybody by surprise this year when she released her first new music in 5 years. But what was the title of her comeback single?
I know it. Can I
don't
say
think I
it?
do. Yeah, Allyson, go on. If you, by the way, before Allyson makes it, she does know. If you know what Adele's comeback single was, the command to give to your device is the word say or go to backchannel.tv. Type your answer in there. Why are you giggling, Will?
And now I'm laughing at Hayley, who says Harry Potter. No.
Harry Potter. What was Adele's comeback single? I don't know. I remember, obviously, Hello. That was the one before because that was huge. And this one was huge, but I can't. Oh, I don't know.
So I thought that since you're such close friends with Oprah, Hayley, that you would have like maybe came up in conversation.
Yeah, I mean, Oprah does ring me most nights, but sometimes I'm busy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm Allyson. No. Go on, Allyson. Tell us the answer then.
Okay. Is it Easy on Me?
Yeah, that
Is
was it.
Easy on Me.
Thank you.
Cracking song.
Great song. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I will take it easy on you, Adele. You've had one heck of a year. We will take it
Yeah.
easy on you.
She's been through the ringer.
She really
Ellie
has.
said 30. Was that the name of her album, 30?
30 was the name of the album, yeah. Which great
Nice.
album.
Yeah.
You know, you were talking about some of your favorite TV shows, movies, that kind of thing. 30, definitely one of my top albums of the year.
There we go. And you have to listen to it. So she took, apparently there's a news story where she asked Spotify to remove the shuffle button because she wants you to listen to it in order because it's the story of the divorce, I believe. So
Yeah, that's right.
Obviously
And there's loads of albums where that you need to listen to them in order because of the story or whatever. Or that thing where like the end of the one song bleeds into or like merges into the start of the next song. I don't know. And if you listen to it on shuffle, then it doesn't make any sense. So I'm here for it.
Oh, Ellie did come in easy on me. Yes, Ellie, that's exactly correct.
That's the one.
Yep.
Do you know what, Ellie? Because you've participated so well in this game, you can win the prize that we put on offer. Now, if you've just joined us, Ellie, apologies that don't get too excited because it's Allyson going to be singing you a song, Ellie. It's not actually a cash prize.
Would we call it a prize?
Yeah, some people would call it a punishment.
How dare you?
Would call it a punishment, but it's not. It's a prize. And Allison's going to sing. Now, Allison's very good at rhyming. So what we'd like you to do, Ellie, if you are up for this, is give us 3 words that Allyson can put in this song. 3 words. We'll give Allyson a reasonable amount of time to write this as well. So...
Do we have a couple more questions? Do we have any more questions?
Yeah. You can think about it whilst we have the next 2 questions.
Ellie, choose your words carefully. Yeah, 3 words.
Absolutely, yeah. So, Ali, while you're thinking of those words, let's do another question. Producer Will.
Which singer performed at the Super Bowl halftime show this year? They had the Super Bowl. Who performed at the halftime show?
Was it Beyonce?
I feel like that's where my brain went. But
it was in.
I mean, when I think of Super Bowl, yeah.
If it helps, the Super Bowl was in Tampa, Florida. Does that help?
Was it a crocodile?
No,
was it a crocodile? Was it
I don't
raven
know,
that
actually.
attacked a drone? Was it?
I don't know. I know the Super Bowl is huge. I know Beyonce has done it in the past, but I don't know who it was this year. Oh, was it? Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
If you know, let us know. The command to give to your device is the word say or go to backchannel.tv on your phone, make your guess. Ellie, by the way, if you would like to give us the 3 words whenever you get a chance. Here we go. She has.
Oh, yeah, Harry
Brilliant.
Potter.
Thank you. So Allison's going to write a song for Ellie because she guessed one of the answers correctly. We've asked her to give 3 words that Allyson can incorporate in this New Year's song. Those words are Harry Potter, My Pet Bird, and Tony Stark. I mean, several words, but we'll let you have them, Ellie. Yeah. Harry Potter, My Pet Bird, and Tony Stark. Tim has guessed who played at the Super Bowl. Tim has said The Weeknd. Is that correct?
Oh my God, it was The Weeknd. Well done, Tim.
Oh, Tim!
You can have
well
1
done,
point.
Tim. You and Ellie are drawing now. I've already given the prize away, Tim. I mean, it's, but you can maybe put the word Tim in the song as well, Allyson, just because it's
my gosh.
Okay.
Okay, and here's the final question.
Okay.
Are you ready, everybody?
Yes.
Yes. Which singer appeared on the Friends reunion alongside Lisa Kudrow to sing Smelly Cat? Which singer appeared in the Friends reunion alongside Lisa Kudrow to sing Smelly Cat? Get your guesses in.
Didn't now I'm just thinking out loud now, like Ed Sheeran, but didn't Katie Lang do like one of the original episodes where she sung a version of Smelly Cat? I think she did, but I don't know who did the reunion version of it because I love Friends, but I didn't see it. So if you know who did that version of Smelly Cat with Lisa Kudrow, let us know here. Make your guesses. The command to do is the word say if you're watching on an Echo show, or go to backchannel.tv on your phone, type the answer in there. Get involved. Like Tim has got an answer right, Ellie's got answers right. If you think you know the answer to this question, then let us know. It doesn't matter if you get it wrong, because you don't win anything. Will, what was the question again?
Which singer appeared in the Friends reunion alongside Lisa Kudrow to sing Smelly Cat? That was another one of the big TV highlights of the year. I really don't think we can overlook that one. It was massive. Here in the UK, it was one of like the biggest things ever watched on Sky, which is one of the channels here. Huge moment. It was so long awaited, kind of Friends reunion. I think they did a really good job of it.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I do love them all, like they're my family.
I would recommend it. I love how Allison's gone really quiet because she's in her songwriting mode.
I'm in my songwriting mode.
Ellie has suggested that Tim should add one of their ideas in the song. As you can see, Ellie, Allyson is scribbling away.
I'm well in. I've already got Tim's name in the song. His name is getting in the song. So, but I appreciate Ellie, you getting involved, and there'll be more songs in the future, Ellie, if you keep joining us.
Don't let that put you off, Ellie.
Hit album at this point.
Allison's currently writing a song for Ellie with the words that she suggested. But who sung with Lisa Kudrow on the Friends reunion? Will, what was the answer?
It's Lady Gaga.
No.
Yeah. Spoiler alert if you've not watched it.
Ooh la la.
The very same Hayley. The very same Gaga.
Oh, I did not know that. And I should know that because I used to love Friends hugely, as we all do. Although some of it is questionable in 2020.
Yeah, it's aged poorly, but it's still
like me. But that is our producer Will's quiz of the year. Allyson, how are you getting on with the song? Are we nearly finished?
No, I need a bit more time. Sorry, guys.
Well, Allyson, time is not what we're going to give you, because we've got a crack on with the show. Listen, it's New Year's Eve. Let us know what you are up to this new year. Are you going to be celebrating? Let us know you're going to go out anywhere. Don't worry, we can't follow you. We're based in the UK. Allison's currently in Canada.
We won't come.
It's fine. We won't come. But let us know what your plans are for the new year, if you have any plans. Obviously, things are different in 2020 and 2021. So are you going to be going around friends' houses? Are you going to be going to a party? Let us know. The command to give to your device is the word say, or go to backchannel.tv. And you can type in there. Let us know what you're going to be doing. You're going to be celebrating the new year. Myself, I'm currently in quarantine at the minute because I tested positive for corona. Don't worry, you can't catch it through the radio. So I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. So I'll be watching whatever is on the TV or Amazon Prime or Netflix today. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Will, you're going out? You're actually going out?
You'll be in bed by 10 o'clock, Hayley. I know.
I will be. Yeah,
I don't blame
I've been
you.
watching the new series of Curb Your Enthusiasm, which is very good, by the way.
Nice.
Larry, get in touch. I'd love to do a part. But I'm going to be watching that, and I'll probably go to sleep before the bell tolls because I'm of that age now. But Will, what will you be doing?
I just got a text from my friend Arthur during the show who said, homemade lasagna tonight? And I said, yes, please. So
big plans for New Year.
I mean, now a big part of my New Year's plans is involving Arthur's homemade lasagna. So
I mean, that sounds like he is an old man in a young man's body. Homemade
Arthur?
lasagna New Year? Yes, please.
Oh no.
Nightclub? No.
Nothing. I think we will.
Homemade
We might go
lasagna.
out for cocktails later on. But
Ellie has said, oh, sorry, Will.
No, go on.
I apologise, I interrupted your cocktail-based story there, but Ellie said she's got COVID too. There you go, Ellie. We're both in quarantine there. Maybe we should FaceTime. So she can't do anything either. I'm the same as you, Ellie. Listen, we've got so much to choose from on Netflix and Amazon Prime now, so we'll have our pick of whatever we want to watch, Ellie, and we can celebrate in style at midnight. Allyson, how are you getting on?
I'm almost done.
Allyson, you're treating this like you're one of the Beatles. To give you 3 words.
You have not given me 3 words. You have actually given me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Once I caught
8.
a fish alive.
Yeah, you give me 8 words, so I'm almost on the last line.
Okay. Sorry, producer Will, you're going for cocktails as well.
Yeah, I'm excited. And we're going to dress up all fancy and we're going to go out and it's going to be ace. And then tomorrow, my New Year's Day tradition is to kind of just lie in bed and watch all the movies that I didn't watch during the year. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
Oh, good plan. Good plan. I like the sound of that. as well. So let us know if you've got plans tonight. We hope whatever you are doing is wonderful, and we hope 2022 is a good year for you all. I'm excited for 2022. I'm going to join a gym for a month, see how I get on.
I think I'm going to take up running. I'm going to go straight from not leaving the house to taking up running. So
You're gonna go
that
right
will work
into
out well for
running.
you.
yeah. Not like walking every day. I'm going straight into running.
Oh, Allyson, are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
Okay, so what we've done here, or what I've done, is I've thanks, producer Will. Basically, we've done a quiz, and Ellie guessed correctly one of the answers. So the prize that she has won is Allyson June Smith, a Canadian who is currently exhausted because it's about 5 a.m. in the morning there. I've said to Allyson,
a.m.
It's 5:49 a.m. I've said, listen, Allyson, Ellie's won. Ellie's going to give us 3 words for you to put in a song for her. Now, the words Ellie gave us were, Allyson, just remind me.
Yeah, Harry Potter, My Pet Bird, Tony Stark, and then we've also added in Tim, because Tim got the right answer. So for
he gets it the weekend at the Super Bowl. So Allyson, take it away. Now, people who are just tuned in, this is a prize, believe it or not. Here we go.
Okay, so as always, I find the tune as I start, so bear with me. Okay, here we go. Will asked us questions, we were left in the dark, but Ellie made us laugh with the answer, Tony Stark. But then there was an answer from Tim, and he was right, so we didn't correct him. I am supposed to include something about Harry Potter, but I think there are more stories that I find hotter. Last I will sing about my pet bird, and now I've included all the words. There we go. There we go.
Oh, Allyson, do you know what? For the limited time she had, that was exceptional. Ellie, we hope you enjoyed that song. She said her pet bird really enjoys us. That's good that a pet bird is enjoying us. Now, if your pet bird could go onto backchannel.tv and click the leave us a review button with their beak, we would love that, Ellie. Thank you for joining us today. If you have enjoyed the show, do leave us a review. You can go to backchannel.tv and type your review in there. Listen, the show's here all day on Backchannel. It's so much fun. It's Backchannel's the only place you can interact with your host live. Coming up next is Liv Harrison with her show Live Every Day, so stick around for that. Then it's the Anthony Davis show, and then Hal Rudnick is here with his show, Your Pal Hal. All fantastic shows, all different in different ways. So do check them out. We've got a full family of shows here on Backchannel. It's almost time for us to go, but as always, at the end of the show, we like to end on a little fun fact that you can take away. Tell your friends in the office if you don't want them to bother you anymore, because they'll be like, why are you telling me that? I don't speak to you, Hayley. But here it is. Ellie said, wow, she enjoyed. I don't know if that's a wow sarcastic Ellie or you enjoyed it, but either way.
I'm taking it as a positive. I'm taking it that Ellie is blown away by the musical writing skills of Allyson June Smith. You're welcome, Ellie.
If you had listened to previous editions of the show, like Doug has, you'll know that that was one of Allison's better songs. Tim has got in touch, and Tim has said Allyson is the best Canadian songwriter since Joni Mitchell. Yeah, Tim, that is the funniest thing I've heard all year.
Hey, Paradise, and sang a song about a bird. Are you kidding? This is the girl. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Do you know what? If enough if you like it, we'll release it as a single.
I'm just saying it. Maybe it'll be the album of the year next year. It'll be Allison's Backchannel hits. Yeah.
Ellie said she will be back, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. She will be coming back. Thank you for joining us. But we're going to end on the show on a fun fact that you can take away. Thank you for joining us today. If you've made this New Year's show, lots of fun for us. And like I say, we're here every day, Monday to Friday, 6 till 8 a.m. So do join us. But today's fun random fact is grapes are supposedly lucky. So Spanish households actually carry on the tradition of scarfing down 12 grapes in the first 12 grapes in the first 12 seconds of the new year, because the grapes represent each month of the year. And rumor has it this whole thing started as a marketing tactic for winemakers looking to sell more grapes. Grapes are quite painful to eat, aren't they, really? 12 of them in 12 seconds and you'll have a good year. Don't do it, because I'm seeing a choking hazard, to be honest with you. But grapes are supposedly lucky. Allison's mum finds them really lucky in a bottle of wine at midnight.
That would be her thing. I drink grapes every day, so I'm full of luck.
These grapes are so lucky. That's your random fun fact for you to take away. We hope you all have a lovely, lovely new year. And we hope that 2022 is prosperous. And I hope I sort this flick in my hair out for 2022. Because if you're watching on an Echo show, I don't know what has happened there. Allyson, what are your plans? I haven't asked you yet. You know what I'm up to. You know what producer Will is up to. What are you up to for the new year?
Yeah, well, this is fun. So for tonight, I'm going to go over to my best friend's house. And Ellie just also said she is a singer. Well, Ellie, you'll appreciate this. Me and my best friend, we're probably going to hit the karaoke machine that she has at her house. So we will be doing some karaoke. I'm sure her neighbors are very excited to hear my rendition of Flashdance, What a Feeling, which is my number one karaoke song. So we'll be doing a little bit of that. We'll probably order some pizza. I'm not going to lie. I've been craving some Canadian pizza. So a little Zahn karaoke night is what I have planned to bring in the new year. Hayley, what about yourself? What are you doing tonight?
Isolating, so doing nothing. But thank you, Allyson, for telling me all about your brilliant plans. They sound loads of fun. Hope you have a great time. Listen, thank you for joining us. You have been an absolute ball. Thank you for everyone who's been in touch, and thank you for supporting this show this year if you have. We will be back in a new year in 2022. So join us on Monday at 6 a.m. But do stick around for the rest of the day for the shows here on Backchannel. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in 2022.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.